Culture.
Joe, what's the word? You are locked in with the Culture Kings podcast. I am royalty.
And I am King Adams.
No, I was trying to catch you in the middle of your little
It's time for the culture, baby. It's
yeah,
time
all
for the
that.
culture, baby. It's time for the culture, baby. It's time for the culture, baby.
You know what?
And
No, get
I
fun
swear,
with it. Nothing wrong
I
with
swear
it.
to God, hey, that's how they
Ain't
used to
nothing
be
wrong
back in the
with it.
days, in the '80s and '90s. Shoot, they ain't used to beat niggas up like that. They used to.
I wouldn't. I don't know. That was like minus 20 at that. That was my age at that time.
Oh yeah,
Nine.
you wasn't even born. You wasn't
I
even
was
thought of.
yeah, like negative 21. You know what I'm saying? I still had some time to come before I was born.
Oh yeah, it took you 3 or 4 tries.
Mhm. I don't know. I might have been one shot.
Yeah, you never know.
But I don't know. I
I know
never
I
asked.
was.
I'm gonna
I
call
was.
my mom and ask her that question.
I know I
How
was
many times
like,
did you have to try for me? That's how many
bruh.
times I got to try in life before I get it.
Yep.
Message? No,
Message.
no, that's not. You can't do that. You can't do that. What if it worked like that though in real life?
Man,
However
I
many
don't know.
times it took your parents to try to have you, that's how many times you're gonna fail at life before you're successful at whatever you want to do.
Well, I know my parents. They had me at a house party. That's why I'm so
Like,
goofy and like to be the
like
life of the
you
party.
made at the house party, or you
Yeah.
was born at the house party.
No, I was made at the house party on a one night stand.
Mm,
Just a lot of
yeah.
partying going on, and just thoughts just ran wild.
Yeah,
And
I
they were
don't know
like,
what.
"Oh, let's make this happen." They're like, "Okay, cool." Then all of a sudden, like, "Oh, you got a baby." Oh my gosh, I can't believe it.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, you use no protection.
Hmm.
That's crazy to really think
I
to
don't even
find out
think
that your
people.
mama, your mama and your daddy went raw.
Do you even think people even like? Like, why would you even want to know that kind of information?
It's just wild.
Like, why? I ain't even gonna say why would you want to know because obviously that's the only way that type of information. I mean, the way the situation can happen. But who wants to sit up and just think about that kind of information? Like, mama and daddy did it wrong.
I mean, if you
Look,
th- but
listen how that sound coming out. No, bro, that's not okay.
but think about it, right? You look at the end of Makina, right? Look at how the Lions just be doing their thing right in front of the Cubs. They don't care. Yeah, this I told you, boy. And just weird. We humans, we don't do
So
all
you
that.
think you think it would be okay to do that in front of your children?
Like I remember Will Ferrell said this in a TV show. He like let the boy watch.
Listen, no, bro,
He's like that's how I learned from my daddy, and
that's
that's
not
how he
okay.
learned from me.
That's not okay. That is not okay.
Oh,
You know what I mean? And
nah,
it's crazy because you look at animals and you be like, okay, right, like they follow nature's course. Like that's how they, you know what I mean? They do exactly what they're supposed to do. They don't like go out here like it ain't gang banging animals, you know what I'm saying? Who's sitting out here just looking to steal from the other animals and all that type of stuff. Like they do all means of everything the animals do is for like survival purposes. You feel what I'm saying?
yeah, mm-hmm. So
So they are the only, you know what I'm saying, like things that they follow the natural course of life of how things are supposed to go. Like, you know
yeah,
what I'm
we
saying?
don't want to follow that.
Like we eat and after we get done eating, you know what I'm saying, we sleep, you know what I'm saying? We make time for sexy time, and then that be that. Like we the only ones out here, like, how can we kill off everything on the planet
Right.
so that we are the superior ones? Like humanity is a disease to the earth.
It's it. I think that reminds me of that one movie. I think it's the when
What's up
I
with
think it's
you in the
called
movies today?
because man, it's crazy because it reminds me of that. Like, I think it's called The Day the Earth Stood Still, something like that, with Keanu Reeves,
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
and he was just basically saying that the planet has to die, because of humans.
Is it the planet or the people on it?
Sorry, the
The
people
things on
on it. Yeah, the
yeah.
people on it has to die. So in order for it to basically get better, it has to be cleansed in general. So it's just it just seemed like that's where we're headed, put like that. It's so much corruption just within every aspects of life. But we supposed to live our day just moving forward and like okay, just live your life. But it's like so many things that is causing harm. Is not just harm like physically, it can be harm mentally, it can be harm spiritually,
Emotionally. Mhm.
emotionally. Like it's different types of
Mentally.
harm. So
Mhm.
like you could be physically fit, boy, but you mentally going through it.
Mhm.
That's why you see so many people like it doesn't matter how much fame you have as a celebrity, like you can say, you know what, forget this, I want to end it all because you're dealing with depression.
Mhm.
So I feel like just in general, there's so many things that we look at and we look at society. It's like some like looking at society now is like it's so troubling. It's like, man, I don't know how we gonna make it. So depressing. So it just I'm just live. It's like it is what it is. Live day by day. That's all you gotta do. That's how it feels.
I get tired of living day by day. Lately, I've been focused in the future.
Mm,
I ain't gonna say, focus like that's where like I'm just geared toward and looking, you know what I'm saying? I'm just looking forward to it. You know what I'm saying? Like going into next year, like there's so much stuff that I'm gonna leave right here in 23. You know what I mean? But
mm,
there's so much stuff that I'm like, I'm doing this next year, like, and there's nothing that's gonna stop me from doing it.
right.
You know what I'm saying? So I've been kind of focused a lot towards the future, just kind of planning out and thinking about stuff that I want to do and how I'm gonna do it. You know what I mean? I was recently just, offered interest in playing, somebody's football team, and it's like, shh, you know what I mean? Why not? But then it's like,
Right.
wash it, you know what I mean? But then I talked to you about it or whatever,
Yeah.
and it instantly gave me like a whole different like feel, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, bro, damn near, you know what I'm saying? Right with what he said. Like, there's a lot of benefits to doing it, you know what I mean? Versus the don't look at it like the NFL, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody out here trying to
Hmm.
ain't nobody out here getting paid for nothing, nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? But far as the love for the sport, the love for the game, and what it can do for you mentally and things like that. Like, yeah, it could be fun.
I mean, that's the best part about it is like knowing for a fact you be around other dudes and y'all have build that friendship, that team atmosphere that you can really just
Mhm.
start networking and like, oh man, bro, you do that? Oh man, this is like just building that camaraderie. Like you just building that circle for yourself. And I think
Mhm.
that's good, right? Especially when you coming down here, you move into a new place, just a new environment. So you
Mhm.
want to build up that circle of trust. But the only way you do that, you gotta go out and socialize. And I think for you, perfect, cause you like to
Mhm.
socialize.
Love
It's
to socialize.
you like to socialize, you like to talk, whatever. But at the same time, you got to be with a purpose, and I
Mhm.
think this is with a purpose.
Got you. Interesting, right?
Yep, interesting.
That's crazy though too, because I have been telling myself over the past couple years, like, dude, I think I got like another season in me. I think I can play one more season. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, I already told you, bro. You never know. Go ahead, you play the football game, then all of a sudden they're like, "Damn, that's a big nigga right there. Let's go ahead and get him to the Arizona Cardinals, cause them niggas trash." So you go to the Arizona Cardinals. You go to the Arizona Cardinals. Then
hell no.
you all of a sudden try it out, a walk on, and you made it. Then guess what? Then Disney will come along and be like, "Hey, Mister, hey, Mister Floyd, you know what? Guess what? We got a deal for you. We heard that you started here. This is what happened during your injury. Then now you got a kid who's in football, but you're trying to expire him, and then guess what? Now you came back. Look, you're in the NFL now.
Mhm.
Come through. Yeah.
I don't know. I guess the thought in my head is like, you know what I mean? I have my own personal battles and struggles that I have within myself.
Yep.
Um,
That'd be good for Disney. Show
that's
them your struggle.
no, like I'm talking about like internal. Here you go with this Disney shit. I'm talking about internally, you know what I'm saying? Like you like, damn, everybody probably out here, probably, you know what I'm saying, like super athletically fit and lean, eating clean, all that type of shit. Then get out there and it's like, nah, you know what I'm saying? Like, and not to throw shade on nobody, but my homie, you know what I'm saying? That's one of the things that kind of really got me like, dude, like, yeah, give it a shot because he's not like in shape at all. He's not, you know what I'm saying? Like he, you know, might touch a couple weights and stuff like that, but he's not like, you know what I'm saying, like in shape at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then just randomly to get up and say, I'm out here. Like he got his pads, he got his helmet on. Like, I'm out here, bro. Like I ain't never get to play as a kid. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like this is gonna be a good experience for me versus coaching my kids and watching my kids. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm
Right.
gonna actually get the experience of playing the sport. And I'm like, I think that was pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? But like the confidence to get up and just go do it. You know what I'm saying? Like no training for it, no nothing. Like at least I'm in the gym and I'm like training. I don't know what I'm training for, but I'm training for something. It's like bam, here you go. You know what I mean? Like you kind of got a head start in the game type stuff. Like now
Right.
you have a purpose, you have a reason for going to the gym and working out. And like you said, that getting around like that team, that building that chemistry, you know what I'm saying, with others and socializing and networking, like, yeah, bro, it can be a very positive thing. So I told myself I'm gonna go out and check out a practice this week and
Oh, mm,
just kind of see what it is, talk to some people, see what's going on, and my cleats in the trunk. So if
you already
need
know.
be, I'll lace
I'm
up.
on.
Let's go.
Let's
Yeah.
let's get it in. Let's go. I'm already ready for you, coach.
Hmm. So
That's
yeah.
dope, man.
Yep. Season start, I think they said in like February or something. I don't know. I get the details and stuff this week, but I just want to go out and like put my eyes on it and actually see like what it's about. You feel what I mean?
Right. I feel you.
I want to just be walking into something, fuck around, get hurt. I still got a life to live and shit too, you know?
No, hey, you don't want nothing bad to happen. I get
Like,
it. Yeah. Nigga walk on the field, it's like, damn, nigga caught a Charlie horse already. Like, nigga didn't even snap. Nigga didn't even snap the ball. Like, what the hell? Then you know you out of shape when motherfucker nigga walk up to the line and get injured. It's like, damn.
Yeah,
Hey,
you ain't practice not
hey,
a 3 point nothing, did
man.
you?
They said, hey, coach, I gotta get out. It's like, what the fuck happened? I, I breathed too hard. then my then my back hamstring just snapped.
Right.
It's like, damn.
Hell no. Yeah, no. See, that's what I'm saying. Like that's like the head start that I feel like I got over. Like I get up and I work out and I go to the gym. You know what I'm saying? And I was already saying, like, dang, I should get into like one of these like um adult like kickball leagues or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, you know it's gonna be a dog when you hear nigga. Hey, when nigga delaying the time, you hear nigga in the background. Hey, hurry this shit up! I gotta go to work in the morning.
got real lives to live on what?
Hey, hurry this shit up!
But
I gotta
yeah.
go to work in the morning. Nah, but I feel you though.
I think that's good though. Like you said, you know what I'm saying? When you move to a new place or you get involved in something, you know what I mean, to join some type of club or some type of committee. That way you can kind of get your foot in the door to socially, talk to and interact with, people in the area or, what I mean, from the area.
All right.
So, we'll see what happens. I'll
Yeah,
keep you posted on it.
yeah. Let me know. I go to the games and stuff.
You ain't coming to no damn game.
Nigga, I come to a game.
You know- Yeah.
At least I hey, get one in.
Take one, goddamn it. No, you better be on here with my motherfucking jersey on. How you had that Montana jersey on. You
Hell
better be on.
yeah, hell yeah. I support.
Nah, we'll see what's up though. What about you, man? What you got up for the new year? Next year, man.
Oh shoot, next year is just really just focusing on just making sure just being debt free, not just spend it and whatever. Just stick it to a budget. That's what we're doing right now because we want to make sure that everything's paid off. We able to go vacations when we want to. With the, you know what I'm saying? I just want to make sure that we just financially stress free. I think that's our biggest thing and stuff. It's just because
So
I mean,
so I hear you talking to me, right?
hmm
But I asked you a question, bro. I said you.
oh yeah, me.
Because before you
Shoot.
can do or take care of anything or anybody else, bro, you got it you first. You feel what I'm saying? So
Oh, I
you,
feel you.
what are you planning to do for you next year?
And that's a great question.
What's gonna better King Adams next year? That's gonna help and make him a better man for his family, for his wife, you know what I mean, for
Hey,
himself.
you gonna be honest with you? Should these finances, these, these bill kicking ass.
But that's like the importance, bro, of having. I always feel like, you know what I mean, like we gonna work our, you know what I mean, we gonna do what we do because that's, you know what I
Yeah,
mean, that's part of life.
yeah,
But I always feel, when you look at the time, you know what I'm
right,
saying? Like technically, if you go to work for 8 to 10 hours Monday through Friday, you know what I'm saying? You giving 8 to 10 hours of your time to somebody else. You know what I'm saying?
hmm
And then after that 8 to 10 hours, you get to the house or whatever you're gonna do. Like, how much time are you giving yourself? That's just like having what 24 hours, right? So that's just like having $24. You know what I mean? And you spend 10 of those dollars. You know what I mean? That's including travel, including a little extra overtime or something you be putting in on each check, whatever. That's, you know what I'm saying, 10 hours. You
right.
feel what I mean? That you already done put in. So now you got what, $14 left because you done spent $10 on somebody else already. So now
hmm
you got $14 left. You know what I mean? And then you give at least four of those dollars go to your family. You know what I mean? So boom, okay, here go that $4. Now I got what, $10 left.
Right.
Now with that $10, let's just take three, three of those dollars, which would be, you know what I mean, like 3 hours or whatever. No, 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 no. Got that $10. Let's take six of those dollars away because that's $6, bro. That's your 6 hours of sleep that you're gonna get in a day. You get 24 hours in a day. For the 24 hours, we're gonna sleep at least six of those hours. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you got 6 to 8 of those hours, depending on how you do it. But either way it go, when you finish that off, now you got $4 or 4 hours or $2 or 2 hours left. What are you doing for yourself? You're not spending none of that currency that you have on anything that got to do with you. And that's how people need to look at it. Because time is the most important currency, bro. It's the only one that you spend and you don't get back.
Right.
So you have to really look at that and say, okay, I need to make sure that I'm making time, or I need to make sure that I'm buying something for myself every single day. And that's where stuff like the gym come in, or that's where stuff like getting a part of like a committee or some type of group or something like that comes in. You know what I mean?
hmm
Because then that also not that helps you, like, you know what I mean, help balance out your finances and stuff as well, because you're keeping yourself occupied. Most of the time, bro, our money gets spent on subscriptions and junk.
That's pretty much it.
But if you stay busy and occupied, what do you need to pay for these subscriptions for? I'm not even at home to watch that stuff. You using, you know what I mean? You just like blowing your money on ways to spend your time when it's like literally you can get up and get active. Because that hour or 30 minutes that you spend watching this show or watching this Netflix series or whatever, you know what I mean, you're doing, you could have been doing anything. You could have been in the house doing push-ups and sit-ups and all that kind of stuff, dedicating some type of time to your health, your mental health, your fitness goals, anything. It's just really sitting down, reflecting, and breaking down your time and breaking down what you really want to do. That's what it all comes down to. That's all a part of that discipline.
And that's what it boils down with me just being more disciplined. Because I know I talked about the finance and stuff, but at the end of the day, what it just boils down to me just being more disciplined. That's what I'm actually going to be working on. Just
Man,
being more disciplined.
to be successful, bro, you have to be successful. Like, I watch how successful people operate and move, bro, and that's how I try to base myself. That's what made me start going to the gym early in the morning.
Mm.
People like, I don't understand how you do it. I'm like, because I don't have the time throughout the day to do it. So why not just make sure I get, 6 to 8 hours, go to bed by 9:30, 10 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? Get up at 4:30, get to the gym by 5:30. You know what I'm saying? Work out, get done with that, freshen myself up, you know what I'm saying? Head right to the gig after that. Put my hours in, get up, like, you know what I'm saying? Spend so much
Right.
time away that it's like, you know what I mean? I'm staying busy. It's all about maneuvering, adjusting. But you also need supportive team players around to do that as well. Because you can have the plan, but if you don't have anybody there to help support that plan, then there's no way that you can follow through with your plan.
It's just a plan at that
Mhm.
point. Nah, I feel you on that.
You figure it out, man. It's all about balance.
Yep, I'm gonna balance it out with these damn kids.
But yeah, that's what I've been doing. I've been just thinking about the future, man, and trying not to do stuff like that, like place blame on like external factors. Yep, this stuff is here, you know what I'm saying? But you can maneuver around these kids. You can maneuver around
Mhm.
situations. It's just things that we can. It's barriers that we can put there for excuses.
And that's
And
the
that's
thing.
we use that as an excuse, and it's really like, nah, because there's really a better way around this situation. If I really want this to work out, I can make this work out.
Right. Because I know for me, like, because I know I say the kids and shit, but at the end of the day, like, if I really want to wake up early in the morning and just sacrifice that, then I just have to do it.
It's hard, bro. I ain't gonna even
That's
sit
it.
up and I'm not even gonna sit up and tell, you know what I'm saying, tell it to you like it's something that's super easy to do, bro. Cause you know how many mornings,
That shit
bro.
not easy,
Man, I hit that snooze, like what? No, listen, bro.
bruh.
I don't have to go. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about it is when I get there, that's all I think about is I gotta get there. Because when I get there, bro, then it's like this was worth it.
Come through the vibrations of the
See,
yawn.
that's why we need to literally set up a date and time where like we meet up weekly. We can meet up like downtown Phoenix or something like that, bro, and get a workout in.
Shit,
Literally.
shit, that'd be perfect now, since the kids don't got after school stuff.
Yeah, I know my son football season coming to an end.
Okay.
He played a great season. You know what I'm saying? It's like one of them seasons that you hate to see come to an end because
Mhm.
he was doing so good this year. So
I know he'd be ready for next year.
yeah. Well, we got some big plans for like off season and stuff too. So
Okay,
we gonna make it. We gonna be all right.
that's good, man.
Think that'd be good
Yeah.
for him to see though too. See me getting to it.
Oh yeah, he'd be like, then he could cheer you on like you cheered him on. So father and
Mm-hmm.
son dynamic. Then he can brag about it at school.
Mm-hmm.
Because
You
at
know
the
who
end
got
of the day,
rights
that's
to
just gonna
brag
motivate
about
him.
something right now?
Who?
You just said you know who got rights to brag about something right now?
Who?
My boy C Breezy, man. My boy, my boy C Breezy.
Yeah, see,
My
Breeze
my
got
light
a.
brother from another. What?
Yeah, he
Listen,
got a
bro.
dope album.
That
His album
11
dope.
something serious, bro. And I knew it was gonna be something serious when I seen that the title was 11:11. Like, you know what I mean? I feel like he make that kind of music, you know what I mean, that I like to put myself in the category in where it's like you gotta know something to know something. See, a lot of people don't be knowing shit they think they understand, and they don't be really understanding what they think they be knowing. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And that's how I feel like his album is. Just like the Indigo album, I felt was the same way. Like you got to know something to understand. You know what I mean? And a lot of people don't be knowing, but it's an awesome project that he got out right now. Awesome
It
project.
is.
And I've heard that from multiple people and multiple sources too. But you know what I mean? After getting, you know what I mean, the very, very controversial for the dogs. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this album right here kind of like, all right, whatever, y'all. Have you heard that Chris Brown though? Yeah, so shouts out to C Breezy. 1111 is out now. If you haven't heard it, go check that out.
Dope. Super dope.
You know, being a light skinned hater, how did that album make you feel?
Well, not being a light skin hater, it was it was it was dope. I mean, I really like Moonlight. Um, there's plenty of Summer Too Hot, still dope to me. Um, Sensational, still dope, and there's some other stuff on there as well too. I just don't know the title, but those stuck out. But just playing it straight through, mm, it's I mean it's dope.
Did you see the interview that he did with Funny Marco?
Oh, that shit was funny.
Yeah. One thing I noticed in that video though is it me or does Chris Brown look a little bit more cleaner?
Mm. I mean, probably he getting more healthier, eating right.
'Cause, there's a lot of rumors and stuff about Chris Brown and the drugs. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So that's why I'm like, I don't know. To me, it looked like he was a little cleaner up there. You know what I'm saying? Like he wasn't
He
doing
wasn't
like
high.
shit that he was doing on like that $1 million worth of game interview.
When he was just
It's kind of twitchy in that video, yeah. In that interview, I mean,
yeah. I think he's definitely. I definitely think he's definitely doing better. I think he's more conscious now, especially listen to the album and everything like that. Like
mhm.
he wants to grow, especially he wants his family to grow. So he,
Yeah, I know he had the post recently where he was saying that he think it was about time for him and LA to part ways.
hmm
I think he like, yeah, I done got into too much trouble out here.
he says he got too much trouble.
Let me go on about my business for real. With the LA, he done became a whole gang member and
I mean, yeah. I mean,
involved
he's still.
in drugs, too much in the media, partying like crazy. Like,
I think he's just in a better space now.
but them West Coast vibes will definitely do it to you, man.
Yeah.
It's definitely a different vibe on this side of the world than where we come from. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And it's a beautiful vibe at that. Like it makes you wanna, you know what I'm saying? Like drink every day. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't even talking about like straight up on the rocks, but like
Right.
pina
He said
coladas, like
just a
pina
beer.
coladas and mojitos and beer.
Right.
Like you know what I'm saying, like that cool, refreshing type stuff. Like
Right.
that's how it make you feel out here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just calming, it's relaxing, bro. Especially like now, bro. Like this is the weather you moved here for. 75, 80 degrees in the daytime, and the wind is just like, you know what I'm saying, consistent with the blowing. You know what I'm saying? It's a slight breeze on you. So it's perfect, bro.
Perfect.
At night it do get a little, you know what I'm saying,
Hmm.
chilly.
But it ain't that Milwaukee weather.
Yeah, it's not that Midwest. Definitely not.
So it's definitely like you can go outside and like throw your hoodie on and just chill. That's what it's about. You
Mhm.
chilling, relaxing. I mean, sure you could put just a fire pit out, just be outside, smoking and whatever, drinking,
I'm
and just
smoking everywhere I
and just
go.
and just vibing at the night. That's all.
It make you understand Snoop and Wiz Khalifa a little better. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Now you understand why that music,
Yeah.
ends up the way it ends up. You know what I'm saying? Why they have the
Hmm.
attitude and stuff that they have, bro. Because literally, that's what you get over here. That's what you feel.
Yeah, definitely.
I've said it once. I said it many times, bro. Moving here, I feel is the best thing I ever did for myself.
And
This
each
is the
time I
best
tell you, I'm
decision
proud
I've
that you
made.
did it.
Yeah, this is the best decision I've honestly made for myself, bro. Was moving here. It's like, geez, do it get any better? Because I
Yeah, it's gonna
definitely
get better.
it's like worse. Oh, and I know, bro. Every 2 to 3 months, bro, something different is like popping up in my life. That's like, damn.
Right.
Hey, thanks. Damn, for real. Damn. Okay, come on. I'll do that too. Like it's just consistently. So
Right.
I'm just like, all right. All praises to the Most High. Just keep it pushing.
Amen.
Uh huh. Uh
But yeah, you know who
huh.
else was saying amen?
Who?
Ice Spice,
Why is that?
because she got a Grammy nomination.
Dude, I feel like never mind. Not even gonna go there. Yeah. Congratulations to the Spice that's Ice.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Congratulations.
I just don't know like what's the standards for this stuff anymore. You know what I mean?
There ain't no standards.
Like
There's
it's clearly just like all politics at this point.
it is.
Like, what does it take? You know what I mean, to actually get these nominations and these awards nowadays.
Uh, shoot. Beforehand, I thought it was about art. That's what I thought it was about. But then now, since no shade to Ice Spice, because I think it's her numbers and her popularity, then that's why I think she's on there. Beforehand, it wasn't really like that because the people who would win, you be like, who the hell these niggas?
Hmm.
But some of them you be like, who the hell these niggas? Like when Chris Brown was nominated last year and he lost against Robert Gasper and we don't know who he was, and we were like, oh, popularity, but this person won. So I think just in general, just the Grammys is it's not up to I don't know how they rank
It's
it. I don't know how they pick. I
it's
don't know.
more
I just don't.
than Grammys though, bro. It's the BET Awards. It's the Nickelodeon Awards. It's everything, bro. It's like, what are the standards for this stuff?
They said
But
Nickelodeon.
I guess it gets to that point though too, where you have to think back to where like we were kids. You know what I'm saying? And we would be watching these award shows and we would see like people that we, you know what I'm saying, been listening to every single day. Ludacris, like, oh, you won an award. And then it's like our parents sitting there looking like, how he won that over Scarface? Ain't no way he got the best hip hop album of the year over Face.
But the crazy part about it is that like our parents introduced us to these people, so we understand who Scarface was. We understand who was 8 Ball
Mhm.
and MJG. We understand who was 3 6 Mafia. We understood Tupac, Biggie, and Jay Z,
No, we
Nas.
just
Like,
knew who they were, bro. Well, we
yeah, we
wasn't.
knew.
And then look how many people like grow up and listen to Tupac and now they understand really what he's saying. When we were like 13, 14 years old, bro, we didn't understand like completely what Tupac was saying to us, bro. Well, you know, my 13, 14 was like what, yo, 19, 20.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Mine was different. So,
See,
like,
so
I
of
was getting
course you
taught, like,
very sweeter the juice meant.
yeah.
To me, it was just a rhyme. Like I didn't know exactly what it meant.
Oh, the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice.
Exactly. But
Yeah.
I'm just like, you know what I mean, actually listening to Biggie rap and hearing him actually put like stories together. You know what I'm saying? Like you didn't know that. You just was listening to the fact that he knew how to rhyme a lot of words and he had a very smooth like flow pattern. You didn't people wasn't really paying attention to well, I'm not gonna say wasn't really paying attention to, but people wasn't really understanding lyrics. Even when you was reciting the lyrics, you didn't understand exactly what you were saying, knowing the definition of each word that you using and stuff like that. So we would feel the same way, like, yeah, Ludacris should have won that award over Face.
I mean, I understood Tupac because his black and the berry means that the blacker she is, the coochie better.
I know, we know you know what it means.
Yeah. So it's like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, we know you know, bro.
Yeah,
Hmm.
but it's like, I mean, and maybe, and like I said, I don't want to be sounding old and stuff. It's just that the music just don't
I
be
don't want to be
resonating.
sounding old. When you start
Yeah.
off the conversation with that right there,
Oh yeah, I'm sounding old.
Yep, and people will
Yeah,
presume that, okay, here comes some
yeah,
old that's about to happen.
and that's exactly what it is because I just don't. I don't know. I talked to my sister Alexis about this. I just feel like the structure of songs nowadays is not what it used to be. I remember we used to have the minimum 3 minute songs, the minimum three
Three and a
minute
half.
song
Yeah.
or three and a half. Yeah,
I'm sorry,
three and a
man, right,
half.
5-minute song in a minute though, back growing up.
Right. I was saying like when you was growing up, you like it's literally a 5 minute song. Then once you
2
start getting
verses on
older,
there,
you started
bridge,
going to
split
four.
verse, outro, intro, all that's on there.
Like everything. It sounds like a whole it's like it's literally a whole production. It's
Mhm.
literally telling you all the stories. Like and I think that it's feel like just something that's mentioned missing. And the thing is that it just everything's just so rushed. Let me hurry up
Mhm.
and get you this. So I'm gonna do 2 minute song so you can try to replay this and keep like no man, like I can't even enjoy the damn song.
I know you don't like him, but Lil Yachty was just he had just said that too. I think it was a tweet he put out, or it was an Instagram he put out or whatever. But he
Mm.
was just saying like the quality of hip hop is so bad right now. Like it's like there's people not even taking time in the studio no more. Like the quality of the songs and everything is just at an all-time low.
Lil Yachty said that.
Hmm.
Mm, interesting.
What you trying to say? Because you think his music low quality? You just don't understand, my nigga. Though. Yachty go crazy.
Okay.
Like don't do that.
I mean, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Just another late night with my hey.
You're right.
See, we different though. You know what I'm saying? Like the my
Yeah.
I
I'm,
listen to the creativity in music as well as the art and how people make their voices into instruments and stuff like that. You know what I mean? You are old head, bro. You still stuck on thinking that music is all about the words that somebody's saying. It's not
mm-mm.
always about that. You know what I mean? It falls in different categories. What I call Lil Yachty a hip hop artist, not at all. That's not hip hop. That's rap.
So let me say this. Do I call? Okay, I won't say some because you said the mute like their voice, their instrument is their voice. That's how I feel about Drake. When he sings, I know he can't really sing, but guess what? It be sounding
His
smooth.
producer. Yeah, his
That's what
producer. His
I
engineer deserves a lot of the credit.
right. And guess what? Do I feel like I feel the same way about Bryson Tiller? Bryson Tiller, to me personally, he really can't sing,
That's
but
been saying that.
he has a melody about his voice. So it's a certain tone about his voice that gives off like, okay, cool. Like when he came out with "Don't," he nobody else was doing that at the time. Nobody was doing trap soul like that. He
Mhm.
start to me, it was him and Black. Black is not a singer to me. Black is like he got that tone in
It's
his
a
voice.
regular voice.
Yeah, he's a regular
He
voice
got
that
a
he just
smooth voice. It's like being a pimp.
right. Like he
You
just
know how to
talking.
smooth talk. There
I'm
you
just
go.
gonna
Yeah.
I'm just gonna talk to you, baby. I'm just gonna
This right
give you game.
here for all the ladies who looking for a man that ain't got no babies that drive me crazy. Yeah, just
So that's
smooth
what I'm saying. It's
on a
just
beat.
smooth. So I
But
understand
it's
that.
still creative, bro. It's still art. Like,
It's just some people can't do it.
mhm.
That's
And I
all.
think like, that's the difference. That's where people have to understand the difference in everything. Like, it's hip hop and it's rap, bro. Rap to me is literally a hip, a hop, a hibbit to the hip hopper. You don't stop the rocket to the bang bang boogie. That shit ain't talking about nothing, but we rhyming a whole lot of words,
Mm.
and we can do this shit for hours. That's why it's rappers delight. Hip hop, bro. Hip hop speaks to your soul conscience. It's kind of it gets you more in touch with reality. You know what I'm saying? New York. When you think hip hop, bro, you think New York, bro.
Yeah,
You think
Rakim,
poets, poets.
KRS-One,
Yeah, poets with the
Run
words, hip hop.
DMC.
You know what I'm saying? Right? They like ghettos, but That's where people got to understand the difference, and they need to bring that genre back where it's hip hop and rap. You know what I'm saying? Because there's definitely a difference between hip hop and rap.
Mm,
So Lil Yachty is a rap artist, but he was speaking on hip hop.
mm. I'm glad he spoke on it because a lot of people don't really, at his level, don't really acknowledge that, and they don't really say what's going on. And I commend him for that.
And you got to figure too, like they listening to stuff that we, ain't listening to. Like when the freshman class ciphers and all that stuff came out, bro. I didn't know who some of them guys were. I knew like who two or three of them dudes were.
Are you talking about this year ones or last year
Mhm.
or whatever? I
This
didn't know none of them.
exactly. So now you think about that's who Lil Yachty's talking about. Like when he like, do you hear the quality of their music? They'll literally rap 4 bars and then all of a sudden it's like, yeah, uh, uh, yeah.
Yeah, the nigga started dancing when he started doing his lyrics.
Like, come on, bro. Like, what are we doing? And they like, hey, come on, bro. No, that's not. Don't do that.
That they just you only got like
They
you did
literally
4 or 5 lines, just start
and
moving like a roach.
people still act like they don't realize how they just dumbing our kids down.
They don't care.
So my son listen to what I listen to. My son be rapping the words that I know.
Back in the day, son, this is what you gonna be listening to. Back in my day, how you listen to this. I'm gonna make sure you grow up the right way with the
Mm-hmm.
right type of music.
It's just the understanding of what the what I'm saying, what the music is doing for you. His
Hmm.
palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. You gotta lose yourself in the music, the moment. You
You
want it,
own it,
you gotta let it go. You only get one shot. Like listen to what he's saying and really dive into that versus
bruh.
nigga, what? Nigga, nigga, ha, nigga, what? That's literally what the new music be. And it just be a bunch of this going on. No, bro. In the gym, yeah, go crazy.
Facts.
Got different playlists for different reasons. Cause sometimes I have to lock into some real, what I'm saying,
Realness.
verbiage.
Realness.
While getting it
Right.
in, yeah. But then some days it's like I gotta get a lot of sets done. I gotta get a lot of reps done. I want to keep my heart rate up. Oh yeah, let's just, what I'm saying, 21. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you be over there while you be doing what? What's your PR?
Mm,
Your PR what? 380?
for
350?
what? For what?
Bench press?
About 325, something like that.
Oh, well, yeah, you while you bench pressing 325, you already got in your head felt ski when you say we
Mm.
gotta in the club ski.
That's your ass doing motherfucking push-ups in the house. Somebody say that ass for Drake. Say that ass for me.
Hey, nigga, nigga be doing the arm curl, pound town,
Downtown, right?
stuck it with my
That's you.
rhymes.
That's you doing cable flies and then looking in the mirror to my rip me out the plastic. I've been acting brand new. And them not shots, them shout outs, honestly. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying? Not shots, them shout outs to other
shout out
artists out there because clearly we know the music because you know what I mean. It's just, a time and a place for everything. You know what I'm
everything.
saying? That's why you know it because sometimes you listen to it, but sometimes it's not always the right time to be plugging in, sexy red now. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Like you can't be just doing squats talking about that nigga a munch. Like you can't be just doing squats to that. Like that's just some wild times. A wild time. But even
Sexy red do go crazy. You know what I'm saying? She making moves, she getting her back. You know what I'm saying? If she going with they plan, she going with they plan, whatever the case may be, but she doing something right. You know what I mean? Shout outs to her. I didn't say she was the number one, female rapper. I ain't say nothing like that, bro. I'm just telling you, She getting her money. She getting her bag. Show her some love. My dude said, "I'm not showing that no love." That's crazy. That's
Nah,
not
nah. Shout out to Sexy Red
you
for
hater,
just
bro.
shout out to Sexy Red for just being her. I'll say that
There
because
you go.
at the end of the day, she's just only being who she is, and who she is making money right now. That's at the end of the day. If you making money being who you are, you can't. I mean, you can't hate on that because clearly there's people who's paying you to be who you are. That's all
Yeah.
that matters.
And then listen, before we get out of here, I want to talk about one more thing.
Yeah.
The simp brother who put his hands on Kiki Palmer.
Mm. Yeah, I wanted to talk about that too. Cause so I know we talk about the whole Kiki Palmer and the Usher situation. I'm gonna be the first person to say this. She had every right to wear that at the Usher concert. Cause clearly this been going on since last year. And this is not this not just some domestic violence case that happened all of a sudden. At the end of the day, security camera shows you putting your hands on her or tossing her or whatever. At the end, like it does not it does not justify what you're trying to do. Far as like come on, man. Like you know the security cameras there. You have to know.
That's how you know that was a real moment that happened because that was an emotional response to something. Because
Right,
you know those cameras are there.
right. So like you know, so therefore you're doing something and it just so happened it just so happened it didn't come out prior before it came out now because she just fed up. Yeah, I was just recently on live. She was probably working through some things like how any woman would do. Oh, let me go ahead and let me work this out with my baby father. Let me go ahead and do this. Let me go ahead and do that. But like you putting your hands like regardless of what the situation is, it's better off just to walk away. If it shows her grabbing you, pulling you back, that's showing you walking away, and she's trying to pull you back in the situation. But the way that
Mhm.
these pictures are, is showing that you're the aggressor. You're tossing her. You're over her. You're look like you're trying to push her upstairs, away from the camera, so you probably can do more damage. And this is not. And looking at the dates, this is not the first time it happened. And looking at the different styles of clothes, this is definitely not the first time it happened. Then you gonna say, "Oh, I love you, son. I'll see you soon." Man,
Nah,
listen,
that's like some to
you're
me.
not
I'm
saying,
finna have my kids though.
yeah, like he's the type of person. Yes, you thank God she got a restraining order, and hopefully she's like keep her distance. And no, he shouldn't be able to allow to see that child because you don't know what he will do and mentally will do to that child. And so, granted, people be like, "Oh, that's not the case." Man, listen, you'll never know. There's stories that a
That's
man who was
how stuff in
abusive.
life. That's how half the stuff be happening in life anyway. Because people always no, 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 maybe, maybe, maybe. I don't think. I don't think. Like man, I don't doubt anything.
No, because
Doubt
once you
anything.
put your hands on me, I believe you gonna definitely call in an emotional response, in an emotional way. That baby can be crying, 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 not stop crying, and you're gonna do something to make them stop crying.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you're putting your hands on your baby mama or your baby daddy or whatever in an emotional way because they're not responding the way you want them to respond, then guess what? If that baby's not responding the way you want them to respond, you're going to emotionally act out. You're going to emotionally get frustrated. Or you're going to leave that baby in a harmful place in the car at home by itself, trying to get away and never coming back. Now the baby start like, come on. There's so many scenarios that this happen because
Mm-hmm.
people snap. And I'm glad she's taking full custody because he don't deserve he don't deserve to see his child. I don't give a damn, and I'm all for fathers' rights and stuff. But in this case, I'm also to what's right, and what's wrong, and you wrong. I don't give a damn, nigga. You wrong.
Mhm.
So
100%.
so shout out to Kiki Palmer for
100%.
taking the necessary steps to protect herself and her child.
And that's why it's important for people to be self-aware about themselves, because if you're self-aware, you know what I'm saying, then you can, you know what I mean, prevent those emotional responses, because you will be, you know, equipped with the coping skills and tools to, you know, move that energy, because that's all
Absolutely,
emotion is, bro. It's energy and motion. You know what I'm saying?
absolutely.
So, same here, man. Shout out to Kiki Palmer. Stay safe, baby. Don't
Stay
let
safe.
the devil bring you down. You know what I'm saying? And fellas, just get it together. It's a lot of fellas out here, you know what I mean, who have those kind of emotional responses, you know what I mean, and they damaging these beautiful women out here. So get it together, fellas. And yeah, you
Yeah.
know what it is, bro.
All right. So no shout out to that lame ass nigga. But if you want to
Ah,
go ahead and do the rundown, you can go ahead and email us at culturekingspodcast@gmail.com, and also to Instagram at Culture Kings Pod and Facebook Culture King Podcast.
facts. We want to thank you for rocking with us here and just keeping it P with the culture. You've been locked in with
Absolutely.
your boy Royalty.
And King Adams.
You already knew that.
Culture.
Yes, sir. Culture King Podcast. Culture King.